Craig, with Matt Shaw, what ultimately went into the decision that right now was the time to bring him back?
Well, there's no science to this necessarily, but, Matt was playing well. Frankly, we've been struggling at third base a little bit. And so, it's just the combination of the two things. You think you could give Matt another shot. I mean, he's been down roughly a month. Put 75 or so plate appearances under his belt, and did a nice job with that. And so, time for another chance.
On that, what have you found the way he's taken your guys' directives and adjustments and implemented them?
Yeah, so I think the adjustments are going to continue to happen. The growth is going to continue to happen. There's going to be failure that you're going to have to respond to. That's going to continue to happen. So this is just like a step in that journey. And you just kind of get a little bit better each time, and as you go through this, and you learn that you have to make those changes and you have to make adjustments. And I think as much as anything, that's kind of what this is about.
You said maybe Monday we could expect an update on Imanaga. Is there one yet?
Yeah, so I think our goal, probably near term, is to get Shota off a mound by the end of next week. If you push that out farther, that means we're probably well into June before he's back pitching in a major league game. So this is we're a ways away still. Everything has been good. I just think that the injury was just a little more serious, a little more significant probably than we thought at the outset. And so he's taken a little. We have to take time until he's fully symptom free before we can start the running that he might be required, and the pushing off of a mound that you would be required to do in a more live setting.
With Happ, he sounds optimistic that he could be ready for tomorrow to come off.
Yeah, I think all signs have been good so far. We have another day to get through, and a big day. But right now, he had a very good weekend. So we're looking good right now. I do think he'll be activated. Assuming today goes well at some point this series.
What is it like just in the manager seat, knowing oblique injuries, just how those things can linger or pop up again, and just trusting feedback from players?
Well, you just made it worse.
You're welcome. To just like what is it putting that trust in the collective group to be confident?
Yeah, look, you have to make a decision. That's what you're here. We're here to make some decisions, and you don't get all the information. You don't get 100% guarantee this is going to go right. But you take everybody's feedback. You take the players' feedback. You take the medical feedback. You take your experience, and you make a decision. And I think Ian's had multiple good days of a probably over-exaggerated cage routine, more than he would do to try to, you try to recreate symptoms almost, and he hasn't. So you feel good about it from that perspective. Look, guys can get hurt. Guys get hurt, and so you can't control everything. But you feel like you go through a step to get a player back healthy. He shows signs of being healthy. It's time to go.
How have you thought Seiya has looked defensively, filling in? Obviously, been DHing and obviously work in spring and even.
No, I think Seiya played a great week of defense in left field. I think he was exceptional out there.
Any feelings of nostalgia being back here?
It's a different park, so I think that takes away a little bit of the nostalgia. We won a World Series here. It was an exciting moment. It was a great World Series. It was a lot of fun for me. Great memories. Definitely always come back a little bit coming to Miami.